I am making Markogies. I thought I was streaming in the beginning, but I'm not apparently, or I didn't, so I will go over quickly what I meant to say. So first, you got to see my ring light. Okay, first I am preheating the oven to 350. It is on low right now. I have put all my pierogies in a pot. I'm making my special Markogies. And they are boiling. And that's as far in the progress that we've gotten. So let me go back to my lovely face. And hey, I'll put myself back in the stand. Oh, I'm getting a notification beings. Well, too bad. You can see the light around my eyes. Whoa, there we go. We're super. So how is everyone? Oh, why am I keep getting notifications? I can't really do anything. I am streaming. I have 0 viewers. Oh well. I might as well make this an update video at the same time while I'm waiting for these to boil. Well, first I'll get the proper utensils that I'll need, which is 1 spoon, and we will need a spatula eventually, and tongs. Gotta love tongs. But anyway, yeah, I'll make this an update. Oh, hello. Yep, I'm making my Markogies. So how's everybody, or you specifically? I'm doing fine. Still waiting for my second shot. Hoping that'll be fine. Yeah. If you've been keeping up with my, it will be You've been keeping up with my channel. I just finished a couple of games recently. I've been good, and so probably next week I will be starting a lot of projects. We'll be streaming a lot. We'll be streaming on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. So next week's going to be busy with lots of content from me. And there'll be 2 new games. Yes, there I am. I somehow was recording instead of streaming. I didn't even know Twitch could record without streaming. But yeah, I'm making Markogies. As you can see over there, the pot is boiling, the oven's preheating, and all that stuff. I'm just going to get myself a chair because it's really uncomfortable leaning over. I'm back. Yep. Hey, I can sit down, stir this occasionally, make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. Our oven right now is at 155 degrees. We need that 350 or broil, whatever. What's for dessert? I don't cook dessert. Well, maybe that cake. Oh, I can go bring this lower and have me more in the center. Yeah, there we go. Yep. I mean, it's just you two. So right now, and thank you for coming by. We do have a Discord channel where I actually post my schedules on a weekly basis. I should probably link that somewhere on my YouTube and Twitch pages, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. I mean, if you can post comments, if you ask for a link, I will gladly give you a link to the channel. And that is my preferred way of updating you guys on what's happening on a week-by-week basis. This week I haven't been doing that much because it's summer games done quick. Sorry, I can't read your text from here. Yeah, you should drop it in your About section. I should. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that after I'm done recording this. Or streaming this, whatever you want to call it. But yep, okay, our water is boiling, our pierogies are floating. That's usually about the time that you want to go and pull them off. This will indeed be my supper. I'm not making it for fun. I'm not going to make it and just store it. I'm going to eat it. So, my pierogies are floating. That is usually a good time to pull them off because they're ready according to the packaging. So that goes off. And I do it in a casserole dish. So first we gotta strain it. Here's my strainer. Woo! I might put the logo or the episode title in this circle. Ooh. Ooh. So strain these bad boys. God, steamy. Can't even see myself. Yep, okay. So this is the fun part, at least for me, that makes it a bit differently. So I took some fun out of it for you guys, and I've already shredded my cheese. That's 200 grams of mild marble, but you can use whatever you want. Maybe you can come up with a better taste than I do. And we get these tongs. And you put them in a casserole dish, a layer at a time. I like to do it in rows, but if you have a casserole dish, which is a circle, you might want to do it in a circle. You know, do like a rings and then a smaller ring and then a smaller ring. I'll show you this before I get to the next step, what it looks like when it is done. Oh, I see Eddie. Eddie's walking around. I don't want to get his hair all over my food, so he's staying there on the ground. This isn't super exciting to watch, but it is, after all, a tutorial video on how to make Markogies. And whoever thought, wow, let's put pierogies in a casserole dish. No one's ever thought of that. Yep, no new comments yet, but that's fine. Okay, so here's my first layer. See, it's well, it's sliding, but generally it's pretty evened out. Again, it slid. That's always good in its own way. And you do your, or I'm doing my bit of cheese. you want to have most of your cheese on your top layer, so I'm going to just say a handful. And then I have simulated bacon bits to add some flavor. Just sprinkle that on. Bacon and cheese is always good. And then you put on your preferred meat. Here, ground beef's really good. Try it with chicken. Try it with broccoli if you don't want to do meat. And but I'm going to use real bacon crumbles. Ooh, this is real bacon, and it's already pre-crumbled. You could go and make your own bacon. You know, fry it up. I wouldn't do it too crispy because, I mean, you're cooking it again. And there's a layer. Pick up the tongs and we do layer 2. Now with layer 2, you do it the other way. And so if you did it vertical one way, you do it horizontal this time. And again, you do it in layers. But make sure you have a gap in one of the corners, and I'll explain why at the end. Or on one of the sides, whatever you want. The sides or the edge. So looking at my pierogies, I'm only going to have 2 layers to work with this time. So I should have put more cheese on my top layer. I guess you need to know your casserole dish very well and how many pierogies you could put in a layer to determine your cheese ratio. But I would aim for, like, if you're going for 3 layers, I would go for like 25%, 25%, and 50% on your top layer. I should have done like 35 and 65 this time, but whatever. So I have a couple of gaps and only 3 pierogies left, so I'm just going to fill those in, except for, again, leaving a little bit of a wall open. Ooh, this looks good. And there's our oven being preheated right on time. So there's my pierogies again. See, before it was up and down, and now it's left to right. And we're just going to dump the rest of the cheese on this because I only have the 2 layers. Come on, dump, 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 dump truck. Oh. Spread it all out, nice thick layer. We want the cheese to melt down with gravity onto the bottom layer. More bacon bits. Gotta add that salty flavor to it. By the way, this is like not a healthy dish. If you're thinking this was healthy, no way. This is just tasty goodness. And more meat. Okay, so we have this nice glorious lump of cheese and bacon, and with a gap at the front. And now we're just going to put it in to the oven. Yeah. And we'll check it in 30 minutes. Again, it's really varied by layer because we're basically just melting the cheese and making it crispy. I mean, technically everything's in there is already cooked. All right, let's check on the pierogies. Oh yeah, big time. We are going on a tour. We flip this over. We go and look at our pierogies. Markogies. How are they? Oh, they look marvelous. So let's take those out. Let's get gloves. We're in totally professional mode now. Da-da-da. Totally professional daily, yeah. Let's turn off this oven and get you in that stand. Whoa, close up. Sorry guys. Let's get a nice countertop view, please. Not good enough. We're going to take these out. We're a bit tilted, but aren't we all just a little bit tilted on the inside? So we are taking these out. And they are looking quite good. Let's bring this a bit closer. Come on. Nope. Fine, be that way. Stupid stand. There. So anyway, this is what they look like when they're done. Don't they look good? And why did I leave a little bit on the edge there? Simple, because these are greasy. They basically fried in the marbled cheese. And now we are going to attempt to strain the grease into a pan. So get our BC spatula. Let's flip gloves hands. Hold this. You better get a good grip. Put the spatula right in front of you and pour. Oh, come on, grease. No, actually, this one doesn't have too much grease. Yeah, that's a surprise. But yeah, generally pouring grease down the drain is never good. So put it in a container. I don't know. But I'm going to put it on a plate, pour myself a beverage, and enjoy. So this has been a cooking / update video of the Daily Den. And I'll be seeing you guys on another video. So for Mayor John, thank you for watching all the way through. And for everyone watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. And I'll make sure to put up the Discord link and so you can join. Adios.